Does it seem normal to you to not be allowed to vote just because you are a woman? 100 to 150 years ago, this was the reality in almost the entire world. For hundreds of years, in many societies, women were considered responsible almost exclusively for the home and family. Politics was seen as a field reserved for men. In many countries, the law did not even recognize married women as legally independent individuals, and in some places they could not own property or sign contracts without their husband's permission.
Only men may enter. It's not right. One day we shall have our voice. But when?
The arguments used at the time. Those who opposed women's right to vote often claimed that women were too emotional. They did not understand politics. Their place was in the home. A husband already voted on behalf of the entire family. If women entered politics, society would fall apart. Today, these ideas seem absurd, but at the time, they were widely accepted. How did change begin? During the 19th century, more and more women began demanding equal rights. A major turning point came in 1848 with the Seneca Falls Convention in New York. It is considered the organized beginning of the modern women's rights movement in the United States. What followed were decades of protests, speeches, petitions, marches, arrests, hunger strikes. Some activists were beaten by police or imprisoned simply for demanding the right to vote. The first victories, 1893. New Zealand became the first self-governing country to grant women the right to vote in national elections. 1906. Finland became the first country in Europe to grant women both the right to vote and the right to run for public office. 1920. The United States adopted the 19th Amendment to the Constitution after more than 70 years of activism. However, many Black women continued to face barriers to voting because of discriminatory laws. But not every country changed its laws at the same time. For example, France, 1944, women first voted in 1945, Italy, 1945, Switzerland, 1971 at the federal level, Liechtenstein, 1984, becoming one of the last European countries to grant women the right to vote. In Romania, women first gained the right to vote in 1938, although it was limited. It was not until 1946 that universal suffrage was established, allowing women to vote under the same conditions as men.
My very first vote!
A proud moment for you.
I feel so empowered. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Votes for women!
Conclusion. Today, voting seems like something ordinary, but for millions of women, it was a right won only after decades of protests, sacrifice, and courage.